Hello, everybody, and welcome to Scene Time with me, Emma T. When I say Emma, you say T, Emma
T,
T, Emma
T,
T,
T.
and T T T T. And I have an amazing guest with me today who will introduce themselves to you now.
So my name is David Silberman, aka he, him. I've been doing improv for longer than my memory can withstand, and I'm really excited about the opportunity to play with the illustrious Emma. Join me, T.
Thank you so much, David. Okay, so we're going to do some improv. We're not going to go from a suggestion. We're going to do some scenes for our wonderful viewers right now.
At eight, the canary.
The cat. Oh my goodness, Brian, I feel so guilty. I brought that cat into our household and now it's eaten little Budgie, the canary.
I brought the temptation into the household. I brought that big, fat canary right into the household. Truthfully, it was really me being passive aggressive about that damn cat.
Oh, you you hate Tiddles. You lured Tiddles to eat eat the bird. Look, look, the feathers are still over the floor. Maybe maybe you just sweep them away and pretend that the Budgie didn't exist.
Oh, pretend that I didn't bring temptation into the house with a hidden agenda? We're going to just pretend like.
Well, I sweep almost everything you do under the carpet, and I never address it. So we'll just continue on that route for the rest of our marriage.
the, the rest of our marriage. I, I was pretty drunk last night, huh?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. It's legally binding now.
Illegally binding?
Well, technically, legally, illegally binding. The marriage was well, it was just by uh Joseph down the road. So.
J- Joseph?
Hmm.
My brother Joseph
Hmm.
took advantage of my mediation and joined me in holy matrimony.
But he's been wanting to see you settle down for a while now, and well, he but why not? Whilst the alcohol was flowing.
If I were the settling down type, okay, I would so be privileged for you to be my settled down partner. Really just a closet canary killer.
Oh, I mean, well, I've swept that under the carpet. Now I'll sweep this under the carpet as well.
It's it's not about you. It's really it's really me.
Oh, yes, yes, I'm sure it is about you. I'll just buy another bird. I'll get a different cat. You obviously don't like this one, and I'll just uh, do this with our marriage certificate.
Um, the fireplace is a little bit over to your right. If you could just
There.
another one bites the dust.
Do, 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 do. Oh, oh, I've been sewing this this wonderful shirt first to wear to choir, one for you in the bright blue colors of the choir, and one for me also in the bright blue colors for the choir, and maybe some hats in the bright blue color for the choir.
Abigail, you are prescient. The nails that I'm trying to dry are bright blue and bright red.
Oh,
Just
oh, sorry, sorry, Sam. Did you say bright red? Because the colours of the choir are, well, we wear blue. All of us. Blue hat. We all wear blue tops, blue shoes, and blue trousers, or blue skirt, or blue jacket. The blue jewelry to match blue watch. But I mean, red, really?
I live for the tension, for the contrast, for the individuality. Of course, bright red against bright blue.
I, you always have been a bit of a individual in the choir when we would all sing that top C, and you'd sing an E. You would not you would not sing the same note. But it still sounded fantastic. It was a harmonizing sound. It was
I mean,
yeah.
I like to think of myself as subtraction, and that in my being tone deaf and not able to carry a tune, I make everyone else look spectacular.
Oh. So when you put it like that, it does make us look spectacular, the way that we sing and hit all the right notes and you sing, but it still sounds good. And sometimes in a kind of clashy kind of like kind of way, but sometimes in a way that melts our hearts. No, no, you're right. If you think that you should wear bright red on those nails and blue on the others, then you should go ahead and do that.
And would you be dear enough, please? My nails are still tacky, and I don't want to ruin the shirt. So if you would just uh, uh, put put a bright blue shirt over me, and I'll clench my nails so that I don't stain them.
Oh, of course, I've just finished this one. The brightest, brightest of blue, shiny, and wow, what a wonderful, wonderful color. So beautiful. Okay, here we go.
My, it's so slimming. I seem to have I seem to have discovered something different.
Oh, it, your voice sounds exactly the way that a soprano should sound. It sounds a oh my goodness, I think you'd be able to hit the high notes.
This color is so flattering for my vocal cords.
Oh, it is. Your voice sounds almost like a song. Just even every bit of your speech, it seems to have transformed you.
Broken-hearted melody, must you keep reminding me of those lips I long to kiss? Oh,
Oh, Sam,
oh.
that's wonderful. That's a wonderful.
I'm so embarrassed that was the first song that I've ever sung on key, and my truth blurted out.
Oh, Sam, I think it's all going to be fine.
For joy, for joy.
Now, don't get any of that nail varnish on the blue top, and we'll head on out to sing.
License and registration, ma'am.
Uh, sure, no problem. I'm sorry, officer. I must have just got a little distracted, but I think I was still within the speed limit. There you go. There you go, sir.
Margaret Pettigrew.
That's right, the Margaret Pettigrew, yes.
The Margaret Pettigrew
Hmm.
from Hanover High School,
Hmm.
south of Boston.
Hmm.
Margaret, it's Charles.
Charles.
Margaret.
Oh, oh my goodness, Charles. I didn't know that. I hardly recognized you all these years later. Oh, wow.
Uh, Margaret, I'm going to call it propitious that I just happened to notice your broken taillight.
Oh,
Um, there's something, there's something I've been meaning to say since you canceled the date with me at the prom at the last minute.
oh, yeah, I just, no, please do tell me.
I was going to ask you to marry me that night.
Oh, wow. Oh, well, Charles, you know, my life could have ended up
Margaret, are you with someone significant?
not anymore. I, I'm newly single. That night I cancelled on you. It wasn't,
Forget it. It wasn't.
it wasn't anything to do with you. I, I had a call from my sister. She needed some help, an emergency, and I had to go, and I just, I just did a really bad job of telling you.
Margaret, after all these years, using the sister ploy, when she substituted for you as the prom date, what really happened, Margaret?
Really happened.
What really happened, Margaret?
I, Charles, I got cold feet. I, I didn't like the attention that it would bring. I didn't like I just didn't want to go. And maybe at the time I didn't want to go with you. I didn't want to go with anyone else either. I just,
Your cold feet chilled my heart all these years.
I'm so sorry, Charles. I often regret it. At night when I go to sleep, I think, what would have happened if I'd gone to prom? What life would I have now?
If I had asked you to marry me that night, what would you have said?
I would have, to be honest, I probably would have had cold feet then as well.
I'm going to let you off with a warning this time, Margaret, just for old time's sake. Get your tail light fixed.
You know, I'd often say, today is going to be my lucky day.
Didn't you know you said it, Abigail? Didn't know you said it. I'm still waiting.
I'm still waiting, Joe, for your lucky day. Every day I say today is going to be my lucky day, and usually something lucky happens. No, Joe, it's time for you to have something lucky.
Well, I ain't dead yet.
See, that's lucky thing number one. It's the way you look at things. See, sure, I've been washing my hands now. They're lovely and clean, and luckily, luckily they're nice and smooth. They could be really rough. I could touch my skin and it could just scratch me. So it's lucky that they're nice and soft.
You got a refreshing outlook on things. I gotta say, girl, you got a refreshing outlook on things.
Precisely. I mean, look outside, how wonderful the sun is shining, how blue the sky is, and how wonderful the winds blow through the trees, making them just move slightly in a rocking motion. That's pretty lucky, right?
Sounds boring. It was just like yesterday.
Joe, you need to get out more.
Last time I did that, the ant kid on the third floor came riding his tricycle down the stairs and knocked me over. Banged my head on the marble railing. And I lay there, damn near bleeding out.
And you survived, which was lucky. I mean, your injury wasn't too bad, which was lucky. And the kid was fine. I see him screeching around in his tricycle all the time, so he's fine. That was lucky.
I was in the hospital for 2 hours.
I mean, that's a really short wait time. I mean, lots of people they wait longer than that. That's yeah,
They,
fixed up in 2 hours. That's pretty good. Very lucky.
they threw me out because my insurance didn't cover it.
Wow, but then it healed of its own accord, which was really lucky. So that's good. Pretty lucky. Yeah.
I sat on my couch for 4 months with the shades down.
Oh, a nice chance for you to relax. That's quite lucky. Lucky. Not most people don't get a long, long, long time to relax. A lovely time to relax. Yeah.
And then I sued the management of the building for faulty maintenance of the stairs and proper safety codes. And I won a $17 million lawsuit. And now I am retired.
Now that is pretty lucky. And those were our scenes. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Emma T, what a privilege. Okay, that was lucky.
Yeah,
That was
that was lucky.
lucky. Yeah.
Okay, so I just have one question I ask all of my guests, which is, what do you love about improv?
So I get to play and explore and find laughter and joy and uh, other emotions of it's like being in a play world. It's kind of like the Disneyland of my mind, and I just get to be in fantasy and it's delightful. And here's a situation where you're all the way over in some other time zone. I think 4 hours later, on the side of whatever that ocean was, in that country that was so reluctant to set my people free. And here we are, just kind of playing and vibing on a beautiful sunshiny day. It is really lovely behind me. And there are no kids with tricycles in the area.
Thank goodness.
Tell me about it. Okay.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much, David. And thank you everyone for watching. Bye,
Thank you so much.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Emma